You weren't thinking of the end of the journey, I guess, or were you? I would think like, God, it would just be so tempting in the worst sort of
Yeah.
way to
Yeah.
keep going to the end of the journey.
Because,
How did you not think of the end?
I had learned there's this really great quote. It says, there are two things you can't look at for long with the naked eye, the sun and death. And I really kept that quote with me because I was like, I don't want to turn and look at death, but I also don't want to be foolish and not miss this moment. So in some ways, I think both Rob and I were more alive than we'd ever been alive. And toward the end of Rob's life, we did talk about how it was actually hard to admit, but Rob's 15 months from diagnosis to death were some of, if not the best times of our life, because everything was real. Everything that didn't matter fell away. And we just lived our plan, which was, do what we could do, treat each other with deep love. As sick as Rob was, there wasn't a day that went by that he didn't say, honey, how's your heart today? And I was always like, oh my God, he's the one dying. And he is asking me how my heart is. But then that called me to the place of really getting real with myself. And I would cry and sob if my heart was broken, which of course it was every day. But somehow we made it through every day and we just didn't take life for granted.